In this week's episode, we have bank holiday chaos, torrential rain, and yet another boat needs rescuing.
Okay, we have this boat unattended and it's come loose.
Hello and welcome to Narrowboat Way Man. I'm Joe and this is Duncan. Today's journey takes us from the Dundas Aqueduct into Devizes, a total of 17 miles and 36 locks. You join us as we are exiting the magnificent Dundas Aqueduct on our way to Bradford on Avon, still marvelling at how beautiful this stretch of canal is. As we moor up in Bradford and Avon, we started to see hire boat after hire boat. The canal is extremely busy today, as not only is it August bank holiday, but the weather is beautiful and everybody who lives on our wonderful island knows how extremely rare that is. It's absolute chaos here. There is a lock just around this corner, the queue is on the right hand side and more boats on the left, but boats keep coming down the middle, then having to reverse to join the queue. It didn't help that the canal was a little shallow on the right and some boats were getting grounded. This gentleman was getting himself into a right pickle. He was crashing into everything. The boat that is moored in front of us is not on the moorings, and I'm sure that was making things a little bit more difficult than what they needed to be. Personally, I thought these canoeists were very brave coming through all these hire boats. Must have took some nerve. This went on for hours. Luckily, there were 3 volunteer lockies on and they put in one hell of a shift. They didn't leave until 7 o'clock. We went out exploring Bradford on Avon and it is beautiful. I have to say that I prefer it to Bath. The place just oozed history. No matter where you walked, there was always something wonderful to see. This is St Lawrence's Church, and one of the most complete Anglo-Saxon churches thanks to it being forgotten about for hundreds of years. St Lawrence Church is said to date back to the early 11th century, where a charter of King Ethelred granted Bradford to the nuns of Shaftesbury in 1001. This tithe barn is 50 metres long and was one of the largest medieval barns in England. It was built in the 1330s for Barton Grange Farm, which was owned by the nuns of Shaftesbury Abbey. The bridge tea rooms dates from 1502 and is decorated throughout as if it is unchanged since the Victorian times. In its past, it's been a tailor, a blacksmith's, a sweet shop and an antique shop.
Well, we timed that wrong, didn't we? Talking of ready up. Okay, we have this boat unattended and it's come loose. So we've got this lady on narrowboat.
Watershed.
Narrowboat Watershed. What's your name?
Diana.
Rihanna? Diana. Okay, you're there now? You're there now. So she's going to stick her nose in. Joe's on the bow. She's going to attach the bow with a rope, head rope, and hopefully... You tied it off?
Ready?
And Diana's going to now try and bring it over to the side. Okay.
Which way am I turning the wheel?
To be honest, you could if you bring your tiller so it's pointing that way, or you point it towards me so it takes your backside that way. But it's working fine. That's it, yeah.
Coming round?
Yeah, it's coming round.
Oh, isn't it? The only time I've left the hammer. Actually, if I give you...
Yeah. Do you have a hammer, do you?
No, I've got that. Just take that rope
Yeah.
and pull me up the canal.
Right, yep.
That'll pull you around.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, turn your tiller the other way, Diana. Oh, will it not? In that case, I'll try pushing you. Watch that get. I'm going to get wet here, and I am.
No.
Oh. So, do you want to push off? Once you've pushed off,
I'll get off.
I'll pull it back. That's it. Right, I'm going to stop filming.
Thank you so much. No problem at all.
Secured nicely.
Don't we just love getting dirty for other people? Well, yes. Right, let's go.
Thanks for your help, Diana. I really appreciate it.
I'm sure this boat will appreciate it.
I bet you doesn't.
I won't even know, will it? No. I banged this car. I won't do it to the way I am, Dad.
No.
Yeah, please.
Bye. Bye.
That's your boat. Morning. Back to moving again. Senior management, she's got the helm today. And straight into settle up. Aintree came yesterday, did a fucking job on the paintwork and interior. Also boxing in the radiator. And they provided the desk that we designed. Finish is not brilliant, but still, it's something for us to work with, and we appreciate it. This is exactly how we imagined it. Nice, tranquil, peaceful water. Joiner hammering with his hammer. Smashing into gate locks. Nah, she doesn't do that anymore. I do. We get asked quite a lot if we have an electric boat. There's just a lack of noise coming from it. See, in my mind now, that's not a hammer, it's just a woodpecker. Nice one. Why would you do that? This is the swing bridge. This is the way the bridge swings. And somebody's put a huge bit of wood and a concrete block there to stop you opening the gate. Wonder why that is.
A couple of days later, we turn on the engine and engage the throttle, heading towards the Cane Hill flight and Devizes. When we came down the flight, we did all 27 locks in one day, and it was very tiring. So hopefully this time we can break up the journey. So if you remember, they are in 3 sections. 7 locks, then the main flight, and then finally 6 locks into Devizes. Although a very beautiful canal, it is very lock heavy and sometimes they come thick and fast. Something to be aware of if you're intending to hire a boat. We managed to find a space at the bottom of the main flight, but as it's after 2 o'clock we will have to wait for the next day to travel up. I didn't film the flight as I'd filmed it on the way down and I don't want to bore you, but as luck would have it, I should have been filming as halfway down the flight we met the fuel boat and he stopped to fill a power tank. One of the most frustrating things about the canal is the fact that people think it's a place for rubbish. Look at this piece of wood floating near the lock. Someone will have left that along the towpath and it will have blown into the water. We arrive in Devizes in the pouring rain and our luck is still in as there is a spot with our name on it. We spend a few days here as we have some friends visiting and luckily there is parking nearby. As we were doing these last few locks, a few hardy souls braved the rain, and they were all from the northeast of England. If you weren't aware, the name of our boat, Wayaiman, is a very famous saying in the northeast, and it means of course.
Like the name of the boat, all of them were from the northeast, weren't they?
Yeah.
The first one was from Corbridge. He was born Corbridge, raised Corbridge. The next one he was passing, this Corbridge lad, and he was from Peterlee. And then when the second lock or so we were going up, there was two fellas going past and they were from Sunderland.
I said it's an up
And
to
they were
left.
quite nice as well, weren't they?
They were. But I said it's an up to left in the northeast. Everybody seems to be down here today. So that's it. Done.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
Good.
See you next week.